Today I'm going to be scoring a 99-yard touchdown with every team on Madden 24, and we're starting with the Baltimore Ravens. So as you can see, we're in Baltimore. We're at the 1-yard line. I feel like our best option at scoring a 99-yard touchdown with the Ravens is probably OBJ. I almost stepped out of bounds there, but he is wide open, and as long as we don't get caught, that is going to be your 99-yard touchdown for the Baltimore Ravens. That's going to bring us to the Saints, and I mean, I'm just going to go for Thomas here again. He seems like he's probably the best option to get this done, and as long as my O-line gives me blocks here, I mean, that's looking like a dot, and we're going to find Thomas, and it doesn't look like we're going to be getting caught, so that is going to be your 99-yard touchdown for the Saints. Obviously, if you haven't realized, we're doing this on Pro because I need to get 32 of these, so I am not trying this on all Madden. That sounds like a nightmare, but that's going to bring us to the Seahawks. As you can see, it's 3rd and 48. We have failed this like 13 times already, but I really hope that this attempt can be the one. I'm going to try and go for Metcalf as long as he can get open. I'm going to throw a prayer. That's going to be close. We got it, but we're going to get caught. Okay, I think this is like attempt number 14 right here. I really hope this can be... Oh yeah, that's looking good. Metcalf is wide open, and we have nothing but open field. Okay, so far, the Seahawks took the longest. That was actually such a pain in the ass. But that brings us down to Pittsburgh. I'm gonna try and get this one with Pickens because I mean, Pickens is actually that guy. He's an absolute dog. It's really tempting to try and go for a run with Najee Harris, but I know that won't work. We almost got caught there, but we're gonna escape. So Pickens is gonna give us a 99-yard touchdown for the Steelers. But that brings us to the Texans. Robert Woods got injured on the kick return, so I can't even throw to him. So I have a feeling this is going to be a pain in the ass. Actually, hold on. If we can get past this guy, we're good. But our speed is horrendous. We stayed up, but I mean, we stepped out of bounds. I mean, luckily for us, though, Robert Woods is back now. It's 2nd and 78, which is actually insane to see. But anyways, this guy definitely has better speed than Menchie or whoever the hell we were using. We're going to get safetied. Oh, yeah. I already know the Texans are going to be an absolute pain.
A few moments later.
As you can see, things are not going so well right now. The Texans are making me want to delete this game. I mean, I tried going for Dameon Pierce. That did not work. My O-line sucks, so I've been safetied like 18 times. And all my receivers are so bad. Like, every time I get them the ball, they'll get like 3 yards and run out of stamina. But I still have hope, so we're still doing this. This might not even happen in this game, the way things are going right now. But actually, hold on. Please tell me that's going to be the one. Please tell me that's going to be the one. This guy is running out of stamina, but it actually is going to work. Oh my God, thank you. Robert Woods is actually going to get it done. I need to get out of here, bro. That was so painful. But we're down here in Tennessee now. They also have a terrible O-line, so there's a very high chance that I get safetied here. But I mean, at least we have D-Hop to work with. He's got legs on him, and he also has hands on him. And thankfully, it's looking like he's going to get the touchdown. So this is not going to take as long as Houston did, which I am very, very grateful for. But that brings us to the Vikings. I mean, this one shouldn't be too hard. We have Justin Jefferson to work with. I mean, I feel like as long as whatever team I'm using has a good quarterback and a good wide receiver, it's definitely doable. And it looks like Jefferson's gonna be wide open, so this one we're gonna get done in one attempt, which is a huge breath of fresh air. But now we're in Chicago, and this one also shouldn't take too long. They have DJ Moore now, which I'm actually happy about just for the sake of this video, and he is wide open. Nobody is remotely close to him, so that's also gonna be an easy one-play touchdown. I mean, I hope I can get more of these. I mean, now we're starting to get to the good teams who have good wide receivers and good quarterbacks, so that is good news for me. Obviously, we're using the Bengals now, and it's looking like Jamar Chase is gonna be... I mean, that guy's kind of on his ass, but I mean, we're gonna catch it, and we're gonna stay up, but we're gonna get caught. Okay, I mean, we're on attempt number 15 now, which I really didn't think would happen. I mean, the Broncos defense is surprisingly doing a great job at locking up Chase. That could be it, though. I mean, we're gonna get the ball. We kind of stumbled, though, but we're gonna avoid the tackle. So we're finally gonna get the touchdown with Jamar Chase. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. But now we're down here in Buffalo, and I already know my boy Diggs loves those long plays, so hopefully this one shouldn't take too long. I mean, Diggs is good at getting separation, as you can see, and we're gonna catch it, and it looks like that's gonna be a 2-play. I think I attempted this already once. That's gonna be like the second attempt for the Bills, but that's gonna bring us down to Denver, and I feel like my best option here is probably to go for Jerry Jeudy, and hopefully this won't take too long. That's gonna be a 1-play drive. Let's go. He's wide open, and we have nothing but open field to the end zone. So out of all teams, I didn't really expect the Broncos to be done in 1 play, but we are. That brings us to the Browns, who are actually supposed to be good this year. I'm gonna be going for Amari Cooper because this guy is actually a dog, and it's looking like this is gonna be another 1-play touchdown as long as we don't get caught. We almost did there because we stumbled, but we're gonna stay up for the 99-yard touchdown from Amari Cooper. As you can see, we're down here in Tampa now. I mean, it's 4th down, so we're either getting something or nothing here. Baker Mayfield is not a very good quarterback, but I mean, we have Mike Evans to work with, who is a really solid wide receiver who's wide open. I mean, I feel like as long as I have good weapons to work with, it doesn't take too long. So there's your touchdown from Mike Evans. That brings us to the Cardinals, though, and I mean, this team is absolutely terrible, and Murray is injured, I think, so we can't even use him, but Marquise Brown has legs on him, and thankfully for us, he's gonna get wide open, and that's gonna be a 1-play touchdown from the worst team in the NFL. But now we're using the Chargers, and hopefully this one shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, Herbert has an absolute cannon of an arm on him, and Keenan Allen has some legs. I mean, he's kind of caught up there, but he's gonna get open. Please, come on. We're gonna catch it. We stumbled, but we're gonna avoid the tackle, so that's gonna be a touchdown. Again, just like all the other videos like this, make sure you comment down below what you think the best touchdown of the day was. But thankfully, we're using the Chiefs now. I mean, Mahomes has an absolute arm on him, so as long as someone can get open here, we should be all right. I'm pretty sure we're starting to hit a stretch of good football teams again. That's gonna be close. We caught it, but we're gonna get hit. I mean, I'm really tempted to try and go for Travis Kelce, but I feel like he's not gonna be the fastest on this team. So hopefully Kadarius Toney can get open here, and that looks like an absolute dot, and we're gonna avoid the tackle, so we have nothing but open field to the end zone. So that is your touchdown for the Kansas City Chiefs. But that brings us to the Colts, and obviously Michael Pittman Jr. is gonna be my best option here. Again, they have Anthony Richardson, so I'm tempted to go on the run, but I mean, that probably won't work out for me. Hold on, bro. This guy has a cannon of an arm on him, even though that's not gonna work. I mean, to be honest with you, the Colts don't have a whole lot of like good plays for a 99-yard touchdown, so I'm just running a Hail Mary right now, and I mean, it's looking like that's actually gonna work. Pittman got taken off the field after that last play, so this isn't even him, obviously, but that is gonna be a touchdown for the Colts. But that brings us to the Washington Commanders. As I said, as long as I have a good wide receiver to work with, this shouldn't be too difficult. And we have Terry McLaurin, who is one hell of a wide receiver. I mean, that throw was not very far, but it's gonna work out because McLaurin has legs on him, and it looks like he's not gonna get caught. So that's gonna be your 99-yard touchdown from McLaurin. But that brings us to the Cowboys. I mean, Dak does have an arm on him, and CeeDee Lamb has legs and hands on him, so hopefully this one shouldn't be too difficult. That might work right there. That might work right there. We're gonna catch it, and we're gonna get separation from the defenders. So CeeDee Lamb is gonna get a 99-yard touchdown for the Cowboys. But that brings us to the Dolphins. Obviously, we're going for Tyreek Hill. Once he gets open, there is no catching this guy, but I mean, at the same time, I feel like going up against the Steelers defense is not the smartest decision, but we're gonna catch it, and we're gonna avoid the tackle, so that is gonna be a very easy touchdown from Tyreek Hill, as expected. But that brings us to Philly, which is gonna be another team that should be really fun to use here. They are absolutely loaded with weapons, so it doesn't really matter who I hit. I'm kind of getting rushed, so I'm just gonna go for AJ Brown, who's gonna catch it, and somehow we're gonna stay up through the contact, and that might be the best touchdown of the day from the Eagles. But that brings us to the Falcons. I'm probably gonna try and go for Drake London here, but I mean, if we're comparing touchdown to touchdown, that last one from AJ Brown is gonna be very difficult to beat. That's kind of overthrown, but we're gonna get there. And that's surprisingly enough going to be a one-play touchdown from the Atlanta Falcons. But that's going to bring us down to San Fran. I mean, this is another one of those teams that's just absolutely loaded with weapons. I'm probably going to try and go for Debo here, even though he's getting double teamed. But he's going to be wide open. We're going to get caught, though, unfortunately. But anyways, way too early Super Bowl predictions. Once again, I already said I have a feeling the Ravens are going to make the Super Bowl this year. If I'm being honest, I feel like this is the team they're going to be going up against. I mean, the Niners seem to come close every season, and I think as long as Purdy plays well, this is going to be the year that they actually make it. We're running out of stamina with Debo, but we're going to get in the end zone for the touchdown. But that's going to bring us to the New York Giants, and as you can see, things are not going so well right now. But I just want to say, I think it's really cool that the Jets and Giants finally added their actual logos to center field this season. It looks so much better than just having the generic NFL logo. But anyways, we're going to find Sterling Shepard, and that is finally going to be your touchdown for the New York Giants. But now we're down here in Jacksonville. Obviously, my boy Trevor Lawrence has an absolute arm on him. I'm going to try and go for Kirk here. Again, I feel like he is probably the best option for this, and he's going to get wide open. That defender kind of collapsed, so that is going to be a one-play touchdown from the Jacksonville Jaguars. But that's going to bring us to the other New York team, the New York Jets. Obviously, they have Aaron Rodgers at quarterback now, which is a huge upgrade. So this should be a lot easier than this video was last year when I used the Jets. But we're going to find Garrett Wilson, but we're going to get caught. I'm going to run a different play, but again, I'm going for Garrett Wilson here. I mean, I feel like he is by far the best option at getting this done as quickly as we can. And it's looking like this time he's actually going to be wide open. And now that we have Aaron Rodgers on this team instead of Zach Wilson, he can actually throw dots. So that is going to be your 99-yard touchdown from the Jets. But that brings us down to Detroit. I'm hoping that St. Brown can get open off of this play. But as you can see, we're rocking the new blue helmets, and I think these are definitely a good touch to the gray color rush jerseys. But we're gonna find St. Brown, and it's looking like, oh, he might run out of stamina. Either way, we're gonna get in for the touchdown. So we're done with Detroit. That brings us to the Green Bay Packers, who have a very young team now. I mean, Jordan Love does have a pretty good arm on him, and Watson does have some legs on him. So that's who I'm gonna try and hit here, and that is surprisingly looking like it's going to be a one-play touchdown. I honestly thought the Packers would take a while, but we're going to get it done on the first play of the drive. That brings us to the Panthers. Obviously, they have Bryce Young at quarterback now, and he's got quite the cannon on him. And their new wide receiver, Jonathan Mingo, is an absolute dog. As you can see, he's going to get open, and that is going to be a very surprising one-play touchdown. I mean, this team is young, so I thought it would take a while, but Jonathan Mingo showed out. But that's gonna bring us to the Pats. I want Juju to get open here, but the way the Colts defense is set up makes me think that this is probably not gonna work. This could go either way. This is gonna be really close. We're gonna catch it, and we're gonna barely avoid the tackle. So that is gonna be your touchdown for the Patriots on like attempt number 20 or something like that. That brings us to the Raiders. They have Garoppolo at quarterback now, who has a pretty solid arm. So I mean, as long as Adams can get open here, I really hope this can work. Come on, bro, please we're gonna catch it, and we're gonna escape the defender. That's finally gonna work. That was again like 15 attempts. Total pain in the ass. That brings us to the LA Rams, which is going to be the last team on this list. I really hope that Cooper Kupp can get open here. But again, the way the defense is set up, this might not work. It's looking good, though. It's looking good. We're going to catch it, and we have nothing but open field to the end zone. So we are finally done. Oh, bro, that video took so long to record. So if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. Again, make sure you comment what you think the best touchdown of the day was. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.